You cannot survive in the pharmaceutical industry without the knowledge of compliance. Irrespective of any department you are working, whether you are directly linked with the quality assurance, quality compliance, or regulatory affairs, irrespective of any work you are doing, the knowledge of compliance is must. If you want to grow in your career, or if anything is happening that you are observing that you're stuck somewhere and you are not growing in your career, you are not being promoted, or you are facing any problem or difficulties in growing in your organization, so you will have to evaluate. Means this is I am sharing based on my personal experience, that you will have to, or we will have to evaluate that where we are lacking to contribute in the growth of our company where we are working. So it is one part of that irrespective of any department you are working, the knowledge of compliance is must. Why? Because means any manufacturing company or any business work to grow in their business, right? They want more business, they want to make more money, or they want to reach some heights, right? So every company or organization has its own goals and the definition of success and achievement. And if you are not contributing in that purpose on or the growth of that organization of or your organization or my organization, so it is difficult that we will be able to grow, right? If we are contributing in the growth of our company, then only we can grow, right? So you will see that in any pharmaceutical industry, the business happens when another company, another organization, or any regulatory authority or any country buys the product from you. It may be the medicinal products, because we all are working in the pharmaceutical industry, right? So any company will give the business to your company if the product of your company is good and your quality of the product is good, right? So how the quality of the product will be good? If you are able to manufacture the good quality of the medicine or the product, right? So, and if you are not able to contribute to manufacture the good quality of the product, then there are the chances that you are not aware about the rules and regulations or practices which are to be followed to manufacture the good quality of the product, and you are not aware about those rules, regulations and guidelines. So might be possible that there may be many mistakes, few mistakes, or even one mistake that may cause getting the warning letter or becoming the failure in the regulatory inspection or any inspection or even customer audits, right? And if you become the reason of the failure of any audit or inspection or customer audit or any of the business opportunity which your company is going to get, so whether there is any possibility that we are able to grow? No, right? So that's why I am saying that the knowledge of compliance is must. And the best way to not do the mistakes, or best way to avoid the mistakes, is also to learn from others' mistakes. And how we can learn from other mistakes? By knowing that what mistakes other people or organizations have done, so that we should not do all those mistakes, right? Life is too short to do all the mistakes and then learn from it and then implementing of those learnings into your experience. So hi, I'm Dr. Rupali Paranjape, founder of Blue Ocean Compliance and international best-selling author of my book Blue Ocean of Compliance, that is there on Amazon, a TEDx speaker. And I have started a 90 days challenge. In this challenge, every day I'm going to share with you minimum 5 learnings which will help you to avoid doing those mistakes in your organization and avoid doing those mistakes are repeated in your routine or your behavior, right? So this is day 2, and this sharing I may do by either by the video or by some write-up, but till 90 days I have decided to share with you the learning. In this way we will both will learn something, and we will be able to grow in our knowledge, right? So it is not necessary that you complete the big guidelines and then you implement those things. Means you will, if you will study, you will see that warning letters are given for small mistakes, right? So even after having so much knowledgeable people, even after doing so much investment or the manufacturing sites, even so many departments are there, but still companies are getting warning letter. And not only only small emerging, but including the big and established organizations are also getting the warning letter, right? So this proves that only knowing is not suffice. Even after knowing, if we are not implementing those learnings into our behavior or implementation, so knowing and not doing is equal to not knowing, right? So yesterday I had shared one post, and today I'm going to share one learning from one of the warning letter. And in that warning letters, whatever I have learned and concluded, that I am going to share with you. It is not about the all, but few learnings I am going to share with you. Said that warning letter was given for the reason that investigations are not properly investigated, and the observations are given because the investigations was ineffective. Means kappa was ineffective and investigations were not done properly. Let me share with you that for the observation of 21 CFR 211.192, there are more than 150 observations or warning letters are given to the organizations, right? The reason was that there are a lot of observations were found regarding the cross contamination, and these observations, the authority has shared that investigations were not done properly. Why? Because first thing that the investigations, even after doing the investigation root cause analysis, the kappa was ineffective, right? The product was such that it was sticky to the surface of the equipments, and there were changes in the methods were done, but those methods were not efficient to find out the cross contaminations happened in the products. And there were so many products were impacted with this cross contamination. And even after whatever kappa was decided, still there were so many means out of trend were observed, out of trend was observed, and still those batches were released in the market, and the impact assessment was not extended to other batches. So this is the common observation. It is given in the warning letters that impact assessment was not extended to the impacted batches. So there were so many batches were impacted with this cross contamination, and this cross contamination was repeatedly happening, right? And shared equipments are used for this product, and this product was sticky, so it was observed on the surface of the equipments. So company has decided that they will be using the dedicated equipment, and they will study that whether the cross contamination is there because of the shared equipments, and but it was also not effective because the process of being cross contamination is not uniform. So warning letter was given to the organization that there were so many observations were there for the cross contamination, and that product is sticky, And even after doing the root cause analysis and doing the impact assessment and taking the kappa, the repeated cross contamination observations are coming, and even after observing the cross contamination problem, the batches were still released and released in the market. So these were the observations which caused getting the warning letter to the manufacturing organization. So now tell me that whether we repeatedly means read and listen that observation was given due to the inadequate investigation, or it was not extended to other batches, right? So even more than 150 warning letters are given due to these observations, and every one of our pharma industry which is handling the areas related to investigation or cross contamination might have read these observations multiple times, but still these observations are coming, right? So that's why I always say that knowing and not doing is equal to not knowing. And it is not intentional that whenever the investigation is performed, that QA and compliance and regulatory people ensure that they must perform their investigation to the highest level of intellectual level, right? But still there are the regulatory authorities find it that the investigation is not inadequate. So whenever we are performing the investigation, we have to ensure that we are properly investigating, and we should give the minimum time which is required for the investigation, right? So if many times what happened that due to the pressure of deliverables and due to the timeline pressures, right? So many times this happens that we are not giving that much time to investigation, and when the regulatory authority find that the investigation is inadequate, to such situations are created that warning letters are issued to the organization, and there is no need to tell that what will happen due to the warning letter, right? So it takes $1 billion to come out of it, and the time and people and resources which is spent to come out of the warning letter, there is no need to tell you that what cost is involved in this. That in fact the many if the organization is small, just they give up that no, we cannot invest so much amount of money to come out of the warning letter situation, and just they give up for this. So that's why today's learning is that's why I wanted to share this example or case study with you, that whenever there is a matter of cross contamination or any investigation of cross contamination, you have to take it very very seriously, and should ensure that the cross functional team which is involved in the investigation must be free from any pressure that they will not be able to investigate it properly, and just for the sake of closing the investigation, they will not be able to justify their efforts to investigate any investigation. So this was today's learning. So with this, I'm sharing with you that keep listening and watching to my videos or learning whatever I'm sharing in the writing, let's discuss every day about the compliance learning from the blue ocean compliance, and let's learn in the 90 days we will be at least learning 90 into 5, right? Minimum 450 learnings. And do not forget to apply the learnings on your manufacturing site and bring some drastic transformation on your manufacturing site, right? So with this, Dr. Rupali Paranjape signing out until we meet again. Yeah, tomorrow I'm again going to share with you the new learnings, which might be possible that you will say that yeah, we know that, but whenever we discuss anything, whenever we discuss anything, so we learn more from it. And share your learnings in the comment below, that do you have any experience or about the investigation, and what are your learnings of your work experience, that other people will also be, and I also love to read your comments in the comment box. Okay, so in this way we will grow together and learn together. So do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel or follow me on my social media platforms, and let's form one synergy of learning the compliance and bring the drastic transformation in our manufacturing site, and yes, also contributing to the safety of the patient. And let's together fulfill the purpose of saving the life of people. Yes, that's my tagline of the company. Let's save the life of people. And with this, Dr. Rupali Paranjape signing out until we meet again. Bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you.